I'm going to talk about the law of advancement, the dip before the rise. Yeah. All right. Have you ever felt this? It's that strange in between moment when everything in you knows you are ready for the next level, like type next level. Like you are standing at the edge of something big, something sacred, something wildly expansive, but your outer world is still playing catch up. Does that happen to any of you? That's like, that does happen to me. So you feel it. What do I mean when I say your outer world is playing catch up? Let me like just define that a minute. Maybe your bank account is low. Maybe opportunities feel quiet. Maybe your confidence even wavers a bit because of the evidence. Because this big thing, it's just not there. But you feel it in every ounce of your body, something is coming. My outer world is great. My mindset, something. Ooh, Deanna's saying it's flipped. That's interesting, girl. The outer world pretty much fell apart. Oh, I don't, yeah, I've been there, Nirvana. I've been there. When this happens, this is what I want to tell you. I'm going to just get a sip of water here. When this happens, it is not a sign to shrink. It's actually a law in motion, and it's called the law of advancement. And here's what most people don't tell you: advancement requires a descent before the rise. And it's not a punishment, but it's preparation. Like, think about this. Think about like drawing back a slingshot. Like, there's that tension, there's that pause, there's that pullback that gives the launch its power, right? Somebody type gives the launch its power. Your finances might dip right before you land your biggest opportunity. That's what actually always happens to me, like every single time. And I've actually learned to trust it because I've created an evidence file in my brain to trust this. Okay. You're going to be invited by the universe to let go, to invest in yourself, to leap. Hear this: before the reward is visible, right? You're going to be asked to do this before the reward is visible. This is actually where most people stop. This is where the amateurs stop. They panic, they pull back, but the ones who rise, they understand this is part of the process. You know, my coach said to me the other day, she said, Cortney, if it were easy, actually, she didn't say that. She did not say if it were easy, everyone would do it. She said, you don't want it to be easy because then everyone would do it. Can I get an amen in the chat, right? If you're calling in more, and when I say more, I mean more impact, more influence, more income. I want every single one of you to write either impact. What are you calling in? Are you calling in more impact? Are you calling more influence? Or are you calling in more income? Okay. I'm seeing Jennifer. I'm going to come back to that. Oh, Jennifer said, how many singers or artists have said, if I'd gotten one more no, I was going to go home? Oh, girl, I actually was just at this event and I heard this. She's a billionaire. She ended up selling her cosmetic line to L'Oreal, and she, for 3 years, heard no after no. 3 years. Oh, God bless her. Talk about pro in the room. And now she's a billionaire. Yes. She's an Imagineer, right? Okay. I love that most of you are saying all of it. Can I pick all three? Heck yeah, Shauna, you can pick all three. She even got this like, yes, a little clap to that, Shauna. Yes, you can pick all three. We'll take all three, please. Yes. Oh, for anyone who, I'll just say this, for anyone, because I noticed this for people, particularly in, I'll just say my world, people don't want to claim the money. There's like this story that's told about money being bad. And until you claim it and decide, it will not be. But yes, impact and influence are my top two. So I hear that. All right. So if you're pretending to want your income to go up, but you're not willing to allow your bank account to go down, you're working against the law of advancement. And it might be why you haven't seen any real growth in your business. So just throwing down a little bit of fire sauce there. It's a little bit of fire sauce. I'm going to actually pause and get some. I'm going to tell you a story. We're doing so good on time. I hope you guys are having fun. Wait, who's having fun? Because business is supposed to be fun. And if you're not having fun, why? Ooh, I did not have this plan, but like, let's just stand up and just like do a little dance. You guys know that I'm standing up. Like, I've been standing up this whole time. Why am I standing up? Because the energy is there. You don't all have to dance with me. I'm taking this off the recording. You replay people are not going to see me dancing. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love you guys. Oh, even Jillian. Oh my gosh. Deanna, I want to know what that dance, what is this called? Anybody got the Running Man? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to embarrass myself and do the Running Man. You're not going to get me to do it. Although I do have a mean Running Man. Deanna, do you tell me what that dance is called? The Carlton Do It. Oh my, you do it, Jennifer. You do it. There she goes. Yeah, you do it. Oh my gosh. I'm totally sidetracked. I literally do not know what I was getting ready to do because that was totally 100% just new. I could see you guys out there and I knew you wanted to dance. And now Jillian's raising the roof. Okay. You all of you off camera, I know that you're still dancing. In my mind you're dancing even if you're really not. Okay. I'm going to tell you a story and then it's a really cool story. And then I'm going to open it up and if any VIPs want to just, any VIP pass holders just want to share like maybe a takeaway or two. All right. All right. Okay. Just reading a couple more. Okay. Tracy and I always talk about how fun life is and how lucky we are to be here. It's no joke. This is not a joke. This is for real. We always, every day, I think we talk about how fun our lives are and how we're so lucky to be here. Okay. You guys, here's the story. Before I even had my own premium offer, after learning about this offer creation system from my coach, I worked with a client on event consulting. It's actually down rev share or event consulting. It's one of the sales under the system. Okay. And I didn't even have a premium offer at the time. And I had worked with a client on event consulting to create her offer and to attract her premium paying clients. Now, I charged her $10,000 for a VIP day with me, right? Can somebody drop 10,000? Where I showed her the system and then I helped her create a high ticket offer and sell from stage. And selling from stage just means you're selling one to many as opposed to selling one to one. Okay. And so I helped her create her offer and then I helped her sell from stage and she made $64,000 in 4 hours. Somebody type $64,000 in the comments, like with all of the zeros. Don't just put the K up there. I want to see all three zeros. Thank you, Nirvana. Okay, so how did we do this? Okay, so her business is actually to help nonprofit organizations. Did you hear that? Her business is to help nonprofit organizations get grants and funding. And she did it with unbelievable success rate and fast. And so what she did is she invited her clients and we did a masterclass. So similar to this, except it was to her secret sauce. And at the end, she offered them her premium package for $8,000 and 8 people in the room dropped in. So what's 8 times 8? I already did the math for you. 8 times 8 is 64. It was more, I want you guys to hear this. 64,000 was more than she made the entire year before. And I'm just going to tell you that it's not because she didn't have super ninja skills. She did not have a high ticket offer. She did not have the heaven and the hell and the results and the steps and the system. Let me ask you a question. You can be honest. Was that investment worth it to her? Was it worth it to her to spend $10,000 to make 64 in 4 hours? Does that sound like a good idea? Drop some emojis in the chat. Like, I'm not sure what math we're doing here, but for real. Absolutely. Yes. But here's what I'll say. Like, this is either going to soothe you or annoy you. And it depends on how close you are to the frequency of this. It depends. Do you believe and trust in yourself to do that? That's really the question. Do you believe and trust in yourself? Okay. Bye.